Hi, I'm Jesse Campbell. Have you ever wondered why so much opposition in life? Why so much resistance? Especially when you set out to do, be, have a certain something and you find yourself meeting the very opposite of that thing? Well, let me tell you this little story. When I was about 14 years old, I was staring out the window of my bedroom and my mom came up to the room with some laundry and she's like, "Boy, what are you doing?" And I said, "Oh, nothing, just thinking." She was like, "About what?" I said, "Well, does God need Satan?" And she said, "Jesse," putting the basket of laundry down, "some things you ought not question God about." Then she said something that was pretty profound. God is God all by himself and he doesn't need anybody else. And she walked out the room like she just preached a sermon. Back then I'm thinking like, that's so stupid. But now I get it. Because in all thy getting, get understanding. And here's what I got. And I just want to share it with you in hopes of you having a better understanding of why so much opposition in life. Well, it's simply because opposition is a part of life and it's inevitable. You can't avoid it. And here's why I say that. God created the heavens and the earth. All things work together for good to them who love the Lord and are called according to his purpose. Because the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. And God is omniscient, knows everything. We just have to trust and have faith. And God is omnipresent. That means God is everywhere. And God is omnipotent, which is all powerful. Isn't that inclusive of all powers? So, God may not need Satan, evil, or what we call bad, but God uses it. Reminds me of the saying, into each life some rain must fall. And that rain, I kind of see it like the opposition. I see it more so like resistance. And resistance really isn't a bad thing, like this video. And here CJ is working his biceps. The biceps meeting the resistance of the weight in his hand. And the more resistance and the more repetitions it does, it's sort of like a rip, a tear in the muscle. And the body is sending blood to that particular area and it causes swelling. That's the reason why they say no pain, no gain. But when it's all said and done, the swelling goes down and he has more tone. So I kind of see all things as it should be. And get this, it's really your perception of the opposition that determines the duration of it. So why not? Okay, little example. Maybe you desire to meet that significant other and you find yourself lonelier than ever. Well, maybe it's meant for you to learn how to be alone without being lonely, to better you and become the best you that you can be, so that you can draw that significant other to you and you guys can stay together when you come together. So God, I see this. You may not agree with it, but do your own research, and I don't have the time to break it down right now, but I see God mirroring itself in the mirror, which is the matter of life. So when I see and when I meet the opposition, when I desire to do something, I'm looking at it like, oh, here's God again. So bottom line, when you meet the resistance, it's just God being God in you, through you, in the matters of your life. Wondering if you really want that something. Do you want that education? Do you want that business? Anyway, I'm Jesse Campbell. Love and light. Peace.